Hey there, Virgo, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of March 2023. We're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Virgo, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Oh, okay. All right, well, this one flew out first. Soul connection much? Let's see. Oh, you're definitely dealing with somebody else here, Virgo. This is not just a you energy. But there's... Why are you so confused? I don't understand what is going on. Now again, Virgo, I say you because this is your reading. This could also be your person's energy, so take it as it resonates. I'm going to move these cards over a little bit. Okay, so Virgo, the main energy for your reading this month is the Ten of Cups. Happiness. Happiness. The Ten of Cups is one of the happiest cards in the entire tarot deck. And that's your goal. That's your aim. That's what you're working towards this month. And that's your main focus. And I love that. In the recent past, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the High Priestess. This is you. You are my Queen of Pentacles. I don't assign gender to my cards. And you're showing up very much in your power in the recent past. There's a soul connection showing up here for you. There's somebody that you have a lot of history with, a lot of memories with. So for those of you that are in a new relationship, this reading may not be for you. You and this person share history. You got a track record and it's beautiful. There's so many good memories here. And deep down, you're also showing me like, yeah, I know this is a soul connection. I know what this is. Like, I'm aware of that. In the current situation, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. What's up? What's up, Virgo? I see equal give and take here, right? I see you giving 50%. I see this other giving 50%. I see there's a really good flow of energies between the two of you. And then you're coming in and kind of pumping the brakes. You're like, everything's going great. Everything's going amazing. Wait a minute, let me think about this. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm not sure. And you're essentially pumping the brakes on this very beautiful connection that you have with somebody else. To which I ask, why? Right? And again, I say you because this is your reading. This could be your person's energy. In the near future, you get the Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, Five of Cups. There's a fear of experiencing heartbreak here. Now I understand why you're pumping the brakes. You are looking at the past, not with this person, your past with other people, past dating, past relationships, and it's kind of kicking in where you're like, uh-oh, I had a relationship, it felt really good in the past, and then it broke my heart. And now you're kind of, not now, but like in the near future, you're taking that pain and you're like, uh-oh, what if this new person, this soul connection, breaks my heart too? So you're kind of looking at it as like you're taking the past from a different situation and you're putting it onto this situation. And it's that fear of re-experiencing the emotional pain which is causing you to pump the brakes in the current situation. Okay, let's see what's going on. I'll clarify the main energy for your reading this month, which is the Ten of Cups. This is all making sense now. Now I see why you're showing me I'm so happy, but I'm slowing things down. Because you don't want to get hurt, right? It's almost like you're expecting, excuse me, the other shoe to drop. Why do I keep clearing my throat? So, for the Ten of Cups, which is the main energy for your reading this month, you get the Magician, the Eight of Swords, and the Empress. You're looking at this person as like, that's my person. If I could build the ideal person for me, it would be this person. They check all your boxes. They meet all your criteria. And Virgo, let's be real, we know you pretty picky. We know you got a lot of criteria people need to meet. And it's like, you're like, oh my God, I literally manifested this person. Like I created this person. And that stresses you out. This person makes you so happy. This person is literally somebody that you manifested. Literally like Build-A-Bear, you build this person with your mind's eye. Because they make you so happy, because things are going so well, you're stressing out about that. You're like, uh-oh. When's the other shoe going to drop? When's something bad going to happen? When is this going to go south? Maybe it's too good to be true. What if this isn't the reality? What if I'm just, lots and lots of what ifs. But these are what ifs that are just literally that. What ifs. Because here in the 3D world, I don't see any reason for you to be freaking out. Let's take a look at your recent past. I'll start off by clarifying the Queen of Pentacles for you. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the King of Wands in this deck, Princess King, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're showing me here, like, look, this person, this relationship started beautifully. It came in, I gave 50%, this other person gave 50%. They're also very, very attractive, by the way. Like, the way you're looking at this person, you're like, yeah, hot tamale. Really, really physically attractive. But there's also an energy here of we come together and we create miracles, but even when we're apart, right, when we're our own people, like I'm independent, you're independent, it's still that magnetic pull towards each other, which is really, really nice to see, right? Because you're showing me like, hey, I can focus on myself, this other person can focus on themselves, but we can still come together and build a very solid foundation. But even when we're not together and we're not like, you know, up each other's behinds all day, we're still good. Like, we still feel like even in this connection, I'm my own person, they're their own person, and together we create a beautiful foundation. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups for you in the recent past. Six of Cups is clarified by the Two of Swords, which you get again in the same row in the near future, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you and this person, things are working here in the recent past. Things are building. You guys have started like a new phase. It's almost like you've leveled up a phase or a part of your relationship, not just energetically, but like actually here in the 3D world. Like, you guys took it to the next step. There was a progression here. It's like a new, beautiful beginning between the two of you of leveling up. Some reason though, you're showing me like things are great, things are amazing, but I still can't get out of my head. It's like every single thing you do, you question it and you doubt it. And you're like, I don't know if I made the right decision. I don't know if it was the right choice. Maybe I should have thought about this more. It's almost like an energy of, I don't know, I'm not sure, but like it's all up in your head, because here in the 3D world, everything's moving, everything's working. It seems to be really, really good. But then you come in with your mind and your ego and, you know, your mind basically. And it's like, but what about this? But what about that? But I don't know. But you're just confusing yourself. You're stressing yourself out for no reason, honestly. Let's take a look at the High Priestess in the recent past. High Priestess is clarified by the Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, which you get again in the near future, and the Six of Pentacles, which you get immediately after this in the current situation. Deep down, you're clear on this, right? You're clear that all this, I don't know, all this hesitation, all this freak out is coming from your fear of experiencing emotional pain, because you're showing me, like, I know that here in the 3D world, we have a good flow with each other. The energies flow, things are building, things are moving. And you're also aware, you're like, I understand where all this overthinking is coming from. I get it. But it still doesn't take away from you freaking out and allowing that fear to kind of wash over you. So it's kind of like an energy of, like, I'm afraid of the boogeyman in the closet. And you open the closet and you're like, I know there's no boogeyman there. Like, I can see that there's nothing in the closet. My mind knows that there's nothing there. But it still doesn't take away from you feeling that fear of like, I know that nothing's there, but I'm still scared type of thing, right? Like, because what if? Like, what if one time I open the closet and there is something there? It's that fear of experiencing emotional pain, which again, you know where it's coming from. Logically, you understand this. And here in the 3D world, you're showing me everything's working, everything's building, but that fear is still there. The fact that you know where it comes from doesn't make it any less real or emotional for you. Let's look at the current situation. I'm going to clarify the Six of Pentacles for you. Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Yeah, there is really good flow between you and your person. There's a lot of emotional stability and emotional fulfillment here for you. Like, this connection really fills your emotional cup. It gives you really, really great energy, and it makes you feel emotionally taken care of. But it's that fear of, uh-oh, what if it ends? Uh-oh, what if this is not going to work out? Which is really like causing you stress. And you're holding on to that fear. You're not, it's like you don't like the way it makes you feel, but I don't see any action being taken on your part to try to heal it and release this fear. It's almost like, you know, like, uh-oh, I'm scared of this ending and it's causing me stress and it's causing me a lot of like overthinking, but you're not actively doing anything to be like, okay, let me work through this. Let me try to release it. There's none of that. It's literally like you've almost accepted it, like, okay, this fear is there and it's just going to be there and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just going to like, I'm just going to carry it around with me. It's like, you don't have to, right? But you're choosing to for some reason. And the fear that I'm referring to is the fear of this beautiful connection coming to an end. Let's take a look, okay, at the Two of Swords in the current situation. The Five of Cups fell out, and you get the Five of Cups again in the near future. Yeah, you're keeping yourself stuck, Virgo. I'm going to call you out a little bit because you're keeping yourself stuck in this fear energy. You keep showing me because in the past something happened which sucked, right? It came to an end in the past. You're bringing that fear from the past into this current situation. You and this person, again, this isn't somebody that you've only dated for like a week or so. You have some history. There's like a track record here. And the love is there. And this connection is beautiful. Something happened in your distant past where you're like, oh, I love this other person and they hurt me and it ended, right? And they made me feel how this person is making me feel or similar. So if they hurt me and it ended very badly, in the past, then obviously this new relationship has to end the same way. That's where this fear is coming from. But you're keeping yourself stuck in this energy and you're like, well, I don't know. Why do I keep thinking these things? You're the one doing this to yourself. You're bringing the fear from the past into the current situation and literally just kind of like putting it on top of it. When in the 3D world, everything seems to be working out beautifully. But it's that fear that you have which you haven't quite let go of. Let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles in the current situation. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Swords, Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands. Nice. Remember how I said that you're not really doing anything to work on healing this fear and releasing it? You are. You're moving super slow though, Virgo. Super, super slow. It's like you're moving at a snail's pace, but you are still moving towards healing this fear, towards allowing yourself to fully accept this beautiful new beginning that you're having with this person, right? It's hard. It's hard to heal. It's hard to let go of the fear. This fear has been with you for quite some time, right? And this connection is beautiful, so I understand where this fear of losing it is coming from, but you're slowly working on healing that. Very, 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 very slowly, but you're still working on healing that. And I like this. I like this for you, Virgo. Let's take a look at the Three of Swords in the near future for you. Three of Swords is clarified by the Three of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's a slow process, right? But this fear of pain, this fear, you're working on this, by the way. This fear of experiencing heartbreak and emotional pain, you're slowly working on releasing that and allowing the love and the passion that you have for this person and for this connection to take its place. So if in the past, right, like let's say this is your energy, you had the fear right in the middle of it, you're kind of slowly moving the fear out of the picture and allowing love, passion, desire to take its place. Slowly, right? You're not fully there in the near future, but you're working on it. It's a work in progress, and I love seeing it. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Lovers, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you feel this. You feel the emotional connection. You feel this intense connection, soul connection that you feel with this person. But again, it's your mind coming in and being like, well, don't get too invested. Don't get too involved, right? Because it still might end. It's that fear. It's that fear. That fear is kind of causing a little bit of resistance for you here in the near future. And you may have a tendency to feel the feelings, but try to like shut them off or like disconnect from them a little bit because they're so intense and they feel so good, but at the same time they feel really good, and you're also afraid of experiencing the same amount of pain if you were to lose this. So I do see a little bit of resistance on your part here in the near future. Nothing too severe though. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups in the near future for you. Nice. So what I do see here in the near future, love kind of overpowers this. You're releasing the past, right? You're letting go of the past. You're like, okay, I understand that me and this person were different. I understand that what happened in the past doesn't necessarily have to repeat itself. We can erase the past. We can start from scratch. We can have a new beginning here. I don't have to bring my past pain into the current situation. You understand that. but the fear of loss is still there. You are showing me like, I get that I'm releasing it. And remember, it is a slow process. You're working through it, right? The fear of loss is still there in the near future for you, but I just see it as a fear. I don't see it as you actually experiencing the loss, because you're showing me, I love this person loves me, and the past is in the past. And I love this. Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Virgo. From the universe, you get the Five of Wands, the Empress, and the Lovers. Yeah, whatever this conflict is that you're experiencing within yourself of my past, and this feels so good, and I don't want to lose this, but I really love this. Love seems to conquer all. Like, this person truly is your divine match. They are the person that you've been manifesting. This is the connection that you've been manifesting. And the universe is delivering it to you. You just need to get out of your own way. So Virgo, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading resonated and gave you clarity. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.